folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And today I'm here to tell you all about the 2018 Keystone Passport 2670BH. This particular model is in the wildwood interior. Start off right over here on the kitchen. This is a pretty common kitchen layout in the Passports, and I really like it. You'll see you have good countertop space here, excellent prep space, and they give you 2 sink top covers. Both of these are cutting board quality, and if you take them off, you will see you have the double bowl sink there, larger one on the left, smaller on the right, and the high-rise faucet. One of the great things about having big countertops, though, means you get big storage underneath. Let's take a look right over here. As soon as you walk in, you have good storage right there. Great place down below for your shoes, your flip-flops. Kick them off, throw them right in there. Then as you come around to this side here, you'll see this is one of a couple access points to the storage right there up top. Then you have 2 extremely long full extension ball bearing drawers. That way you have plenty of room for silverware and your bigger utensils like spatulas, serving spoons, things of that nature. And then right here is the other access point to that same storage area. You have a 3-burner Atwood cooktop right here on the countertop. Underneath is your oven. And if you take a look underneath the oven, look at that, huge storage there, which is perfect for your pots and pans. You have an LED light here, which makes it nice and bright. Also, I have LED lights throughout the entire coach. They don't put out near the heat, use a fraction of the power. Up top, I really like that Passport does this in the kitchen. They have raised panel cabinetry, just that nice, luxury look that you want in your kitchen with brushed nickel pulls right there. And you'll also notice there's not a stile in between, so you do have more room for all of your goodies right up top. Right here is the microwave. Normally this has the weight on the unit. This one's a little over 5,200 pounds. Underneath that is your range here, your hood with your light and fan. And then moving over a little bit further is the fridge and freezer combo. You can take a look at that, see you have plenty of space, nice cutout here. This unit does run off both propane and electric and also has automatic switchover. Right next to that, you have this right here. Now this is something I love. This first cabinet is something that Passport tries to put in all of their models, and it gives you a lot of versatility. You'll see you have a hanging rod here as well as one here, so if you want to make this both hanging space, great. These are removable shelves. You can take a couple out, put folded clothes on the bottom. The other option, what I would personally probably do, is use this side right here for pantry, as you do have all the great shelving there, and then use this side right over here to hang your kids' clothes. You also have some additional storage in that little cubby hole right there underneath. Right back here in the corner are your bunks. In the industry, this is what we call a double over double. The reason is you have a double wide on both the top and bottom, and nice big thick mattresses too. Take a look at that. Teddy Bear Bunk Series, super soft, thick mattresses. And because they are double wide, if you want to have 2 kids sleep up here, you can do that. If you have older kids, they can sprawl out a little bit more as well. You also notice you have a window on both the top and bottom, light on both the top and bottom. And then if you take a look right back in the corner, you have an electrical outlet on both the top and bottom. That is actually quite rare to find in most bunk houses, and I think it's a huge deal. I know you go camping to get away from electronics, but on a rainy day, especially if you have young kids, letting them sit in their bunk, watching a tablet or playing on their cellular device is a lifesaver. Trust me, it can save you from pulling your hair out. Right underneath here, you see you have good extra storage, perfect for, a dirty clothes hamper, or if you have a duffel bag full of clothes, something like that, toss it right there. And then right here's your privacy curtain that you can close off, so if the kids go to bed early, it'll help shut out some of the light there. Right in the back is the bathroom. You can see right here's the foot flush lever toilet, plenty of leg room in front. Next to that is the tub shower, which I like having a tub when we have a bunk unit. That way if you have smaller kids, you can still give them a bath. Good shelving space here, hand wand, and then have skylight up top, letting in some natural light and giving you additional headroom. Right over here you will see the vent fan to quickly help moisture escape. Right beneath that is the mirrored medicine cabinet with storage both behind it and underneath it. Right here you will see your sink top and vanity with additional storage underneath. And then over on this side is the super slide. This is what opens the camper up, make it nice and big in here. Again, this is the wildwood interior. Couple things I like about the U-shaped dinette. One, because it is larger, it allows you to have the family sit around and have a meal together, play a game together, which I really enjoy. Also, if you do have additional guests, a U-shaped dinette turns into a much larger bed than your standard dinette. It's the same simple process. You just take these legs out right here. The table will then sit along the rails. Take your back cushions, your 3 back cushions there, put it on top of the table, and that will create a bed that is large enough for 2 adults to sleep on. Also, if you take a look at the seat portion, Passport used a leather material rather than the cloth. That way, if your kids are messy and they spill, it's super easy cleanup. Then on both sides here, underneath the dinette, rather than having to lift up the cushion to access your storage underneath there, they have these nice convenient doors you can open up so you can quickly access your goodies under there. 2 big windows let in a ton of natural light right over here. And then this is one of my other things I really like that Passport has done. They've gone from a jackknife to a trifold sofa. The reason I like the trifold is not only is it comfortable to sit on, but it's also extremely comfortable to sleep on. So that way, if you do have additional guests and they want a comfortable night's rest, this will do it. They're not going to have a bar in their back or have an air mattress that will deflate on them. And if whether you're sitting on the couch or the U-shaped dinette, on a rainy day you want to watch TV, here it is. Comes with it. That is connected to your multimedia center right here. This is your radio, CD player, and DVD player. It also controls the speakers outside as well as the speakers in here. Right up top, you have some nice tinted glass there with your brushed nickel pulls. A little bit of storage up there. Right here underneath the TV, you have a little cubby hole for some auxiliary components. You also have dual USB ports in there. And then underneath here, you can see even more storage. Let's take a step up into the bedroom. So there's a couple things I really love about the Passport bedroom. One is the bed itself. This is a walk-around residential queen-size bed, meaning it is a full 60 by 80 inches. So if you're a taller person, you're sick of your feet hanging off, this is definitely a great option for you, and there's still good storage underneath the bed. Also, take a look at this. Rather than use a curtain, Passport's still nice and lightweight, and they're able to fit double slider doors here on both sides, which is really cool. And there's a spot for TV right behind there as well, so when the doors are shut, you're able to put a TV there so you can watch it before bed. Both sides of the bed here have a hanging wardrobe space that is mirrored on the front door there, but you can see the hanging rod to hang your clothes, shelf up top, shelf down below, and there's an electrical outlet on either side of the bed to plug in electronics or something like a CPAP machine. Going across the top here, you have your tinted glass, a good storage up there, and then you have dual LED reading lights underneath. Now that we've enjoyed the inside, let's take a quick look at some of the outside features. We'll start right up front here. You'll see this unit does have your propane tank cover with 2 20-pound tanks. Quite easy to get to. Just undo your thumb screws right here, open up the door, and you can get right down in there. Behind that are your rails for your battery. You will notice that it is wide enough. You can easily fit 2 batteries here if you want the dual batteries. Coming up the front is black diamond plating, which helps protect the front end from some of the rocks and debris that get thrown up by your tow vehicle. And right over here is a light in case you're hooking up or disconnecting at night. If you take a look down below, you will see that this unit is prepped for solar. So if you want the solar charge, all you have to do is buy the panels, plug it in. It's already pre-wired, so it will start to trickle charge your battery. If you take a look at the front end of the Passport, you'll see it has a nice curve to it. That way it's really a great towing RV. That's one of the several things. Another one is the fact it's lightweight and the spread axles that we will get to in just a moment. Right here is your pass-through. A couple quick things here too. You'll notice it does have a covered hinge, so you don't have a bunch of rust coming down the door. Magnetic latch. That makes it super simple. You don't have to worry about kids breaking plastic tabs off or anything. And if you take a look in here, you'll see the pass-through is nice and open. You have an LED light in there and the aluminum structure. You have an aluminum structure all the way around here, which is really nice, again, helping on the weight. Still being a great, well-built unit as it is all laminated. Right here is the power awning. Just touch a button to roll that out. Same thing to go right back in. Underneath the power awning is an LED light strip. That way you don't have to get up there and hang up Christmas lights. Just flip a switch and you're good to go. The outside speakers that I had mentioned when we were inside, again, those are connected to the multimedia center, but that unit is Bluetooth capable. Getting into the 2670 is nice and easy. You have 3 steps here, which is great because this first one is nice and low. So if you have bad knees, it's still easy to get in and out, especially with the foldable easy grab handle here. This makes sure you have good control when entering or exiting the coach. As we make our way back a little bit further, you can take a look. Here's what I had mentioned just a bit ago with the wide spread axles. That helps even out your load a little bit better, and it helps reduce sway while going down the road. You'll also see you have aluminum alloy wheels on there, which help prevent any kind of rust or corrosion. Another thing underneath you can't really see, this one does have a fully enclosed and heated underbelly, which will allow you to camp later into the year. So if you're camping, in early spring or late in the fall, it starts to dip below those freezing temperatures at night. As long as you have the furnace running, it's blowing that hot air underneath, so your tanks and your lines won't freeze up on you. Right here is your dual electrical outlet, so if you need to plug anything in while you're outside, that is the place to do it. Now, one of the other things I really enjoy about Bunks is this right here, and that is the outside kitchen. You can often get this with the bunkhouse, and you have the outside fridge right here. That way you can, load it up with pops or maybe, beer or whatever, some condiments, whatever you want to put in there, but it just makes it really easy to get to. Right up top here is where you can put some cups, paper plates, things like that. And then underneath, take a look at this. This is your kitchen portion here. So you have your 2-burner cooktop in case you want to do some cooking. Your wash basin right here. You just take this guy, plug it in right there. You have both hot and cold access. Then when you're done, you can just dump that out nice and easy. The other cool thing on both sides, take a look at this. You have these guys. Nice big countertop extensions. Those pull out on both sides, which gives you a lot of prep space on an outside kitchen here. So that way as you're cooking, you can pull this one out, set the plate down. I really do like the fact that they have that there. Now, if you don't want to use the cooktop, maybe you like to grill outside, that's not an issue either, because right underneath here is the propane quick connect. Now, that's intended to have your stovetop here plugged in, but you don't have to. You have a grill, plug it in, that way it feeds off your 2 20-pound bottles instead of bringing the other ones. Right over here is your outside tire. This does have a cover on it to help protect it from the elements. Hopefully you never have to use this, but if you do, it'll be in good condition. It's riding right back here, super easy to get at. Square tubular bumper, that way you can store your sewer hose inside there. Water heater right on the back here. If you take a look up at the top and center, that is your backup camera prep. That's great. If you want a backup camera, makes it a lot easier, which for you means less expensive to have that installed. Come around to the side here. Last couple things, you will notice you have an outside shower that does have both hot and cold access there. And then right above it is your black tank flush. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is a 2018 Keystone Passport 2670BH. This one is in the Wildwood interior. If you're interested in this RV and you'd like price and availability, I recommend you give us a call here at American RV, or you can take a look at our website, which is AmericanRV.com. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.